Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. Welcome to my collection update video for September 2021. Been a really successful month, I think. I've done pretty well in regards to adding to the collection. Quite a varied mix as well in regards to films to watch. There's some fairly standard ones that probably many of you will have added to your collection this month, and there's some other ones that I've been after for a while. So we'll make a start, and I'll go through a couple of them that probably many of you will have been adding to your collection as well. I did want to show off as well. I have on order, the film Nobody, the action film that came out earlier this year. I do have that on order. It hasn't arrived just yet, so I'll probably just add that to next month's collection update video. But some that I did get this month, new releases: The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, in the slip sleeve, in the case sort of thing. Many of you will have added this to your collection. Rewatched it with my wife that didn't see this when I saw it the first time round. Pretty good. Enjoyed it on the second viewing. Make some space on here. Another one that I suspect many of you will have added to your collection is A Quiet Place Part 2. Now this is the 2-film collection. I basically bought the Blu-ray option where it had The Quiet Place 1 and A Quiet Place 2 on the same pack. So I shall just move on my Quiet Place standard version of the first film and just keep it with these two on. Rewatched this again. Really enjoyed it. Very good sequel. So A Quiet Place Part 2 and Part 1 on that pack. Supernatural fans out there, this may interest you. Picked up Supernatural, the 15th and final season. I actually got this in CEX. This was fairly pricey when it was first released. But I managed to pay, I think I paid £20 for this in CEX, which was pretty much the cheapest place I've seen it so far. So this comes in the slipcase, and you get all, I'm not sure how many episodes are in the final season. It'll be around 20, I'm guessing. I know there was a problem with the production in regards to COVID, but still, yeah, really delighted. I have now completed my Supernatural collection. I've got a big box set of the first 12 seasons, and then season 13, 14 and 15 I've bought individually like this. One day, eventually, when the price drops, I will buy the full pack with all 15 in. But at the minute, that is stupid money, so I'm not doing that. Now, the next thing I've picked up, and I have picked up a couple of imports this month to add to the collection. I actually got this from Music Magpie, and it is Children of Dune. I have the miniseries of Dune, the sci-fi miniseries. This is the sequel to that miniseries, Children of Dune. I've already reviewed the David Lynch classic film on the channel. I want to watch the sci-fi version of Dune and this, and review these hopefully in time for the new release, the Denis Villeneuve. But yeah, this, I'm guessing from the language on it, I'm guessing is a French Blu-ray. So yeah, I have seen the sci-fi version of Dune. I only saw bits of Children of Dune, so I don't know how good that is. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys actually watched it. The next import I have got is Bigfoot, The Lost Coast Tapes, I think this one is. Again, this is a German one, so you can see the German language on it. This is a film that I reviewed a couple of years ago on the channel. Quite enjoyed it. Pretty cheap to get from Germany, free delivery. I don't know how they do that, to be honest. You can pick up a Blu-ray sometimes in Germany for £4 or £5, and then it's free delivery to the UK. Fantastic stuff. So yeah, that's what I probably will rewatch at some point. I thought it was okay when I watched it and reviewed it on the channel, but I do want to rewatch it. Now, there's been a little bit of a theme this month in regards to Halloween. Yes, that Halloween, the Michael Myers Halloween. I have added to the collection. Now, I already had in the collection the 2018 version of Halloween. The Halloween Kills, the sequel of that film's coming out in a couple of weeks. So I've been getting into Halloween a little bit. Rewatched the 2018 version of Halloween with my wife, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start adding the Halloween films to the collection. I've always wanted to get the full box set of Halloween, but the prices on that are just astronomical. So it doesn't look like we're going to get a full box set of that at a reasonable price anytime soon. However, there are some films in the Halloween franchise that are just abysmal that I don't particularly want in the collection. So what I've done this month is I've added into my collection the Halloween films that I think are worth having in the collection. You might have a different opinion on some of these, or some of the ones I haven't chosen to add to the collection. But all these I think are worthy Halloween films, and certainly very, very watchable for the most part. And of course, that includes this one. Halloween, the original 1978 version. Believe it or not, never had this in the collection. I've always been holding out for like this ultimate super edition of it, but there doesn't seem to be one out there. I think there are a couple of like American versions that have got bits and pieces on them more than this has on it. But I can't seem to find like a definitive fabulous version in this country. So that's gone into the collection. So the next one I have got is this, Halloween 2. Worthy sequel. I know the 2018 version ignores this and all the other Halloweens, but it still does warrant, you know, being considered a Halloween film, obviously. So there we go, Halloween 2. Got this from Amazon. It was a bit cheaper than eBay, and you can actually get this on import a little bit cheaper than this version, which is obviously the region-free version. But it was only a couple of quid cheaper, so I thought, well, I'll pay a couple of quid more and get like the region-free version with the English writing on. If you have that option, you always want to go for that, don't you? The next one is an import again. This is a German import, and again, I got this from Amazon. And it is Halloween 4. The Return of Michael Myers, I believe that one's called. Can't tell you for sure, because it's a German, the writing underneath. I actually think this is a quite good Halloween film, and it was well received when it first came out, and then they did the two following it, which were not good. So a lot of people dismiss this one, wrongfully so. It is a good Halloween film. So that's Halloween 4. Didn't get Halloween 3. I know there's a lot of people out there that like Halloween 3, even though it's got nothing to do with Michael Myers, that film. And this I picked up on DVD because I just can't find it on Blu-ray. The only place I could find this on Blu-ray was in a pack with Halloween 5, I think, or Halloween 6. And then you got this Halloween H2O, and then Halloween Resurrection. But I didn't want the other two Halloween films, and I picked this up. It's brand new, sealed. Got this. I think this was Amazon again, and it was only, I think, about £3, £4 tops. I went to the cinema to see this when it came out in '98, the 20th anniversary. And this was a brilliant Halloween film. It was a really good return to form for the series. And then they buggered it up with Halloween Resurrection. I mean, royally buggered it up. So a lot of people, again, dismiss this one. And it's a very good film. Obviously, the timeline is, you know, gazumped now with the new Halloween. And I've always been a big fan of this. And I actually did a misunderstood movie review for this film. And it's the Rob Zombie Halloween. Again, this is a German import, because you can't get UK version of this for anything close to a reasonable price. So again, I think I got this from Amazon for a decent price, certainly less than £10 anyway. I got this for. So the Rob Zombie 2007, I believe, version of this, and it's a 2-disc edition. It's got lots of extras actually. So yeah, I like this. He completely buggered it up with the second one. I thought the second one was dire, that Rob Zombie did, but this one I actually do have a lot of affection for. As remakes go, I think it's one of the best. So yeah, I've added a few Halloween films into the collection. I'm actually looking forward to revisiting many of those. Hopefully my wife will watch them with me. She's not a big fan of certainly slasher films, but she did enjoy the 2018 Halloween that we watched just a couple of days ago together. So we might actually go to the cinema to see Halloween Kills. Well, I'm going to go. She might go with me. Now this has got a separate unboxing video. So if you want to see more on this next item, there is an unboxing video at the end of this video. At the outro, I will put like a link for this if you want to watch the unboxing of this. Essentially, it's the Star Trek Beyond limited edition gift set. So in there you get the Blu-ray Star Trek Beyond, and you get that like figure or ship as well. I'm not going to open it all up and show it you. If you want to see more of that, have a look at the unboxing video I did for that. Oh, just scared the dog. Now this next one is a TV show. I've heard a lot of great things. My sister really enjoys this show. And I've heard a lot of good things about it. Some of the seasons some people aren't overly keen on, but overall it seems to be a very popular show and a good quality show. And that is American Horror Story. And this is the box set that's got season 1 to 3. I'm not sure how many seasons there are. I think is there 9 seasons now? 10 maybe? So you're going to have a few seasons that aren't going to be, you know, as good as some of them. My understanding is it's like an anthology TV show. Different theme each year sort of thing, but with returning actors. All well and good. So yeah, that comes in this. And then you pull these out and you've got the first 3 seasons. So you've got season 1, season 2, and season 3. So, not sure when I'm going to get around to watching these. I've got so many TV shows now to watch with my wife. I mean, we like to have at least one TV show on the go that we kind of watch and then move on to another one. So I've got loads of options now. I've got this. There's so many options. I've got Grimm, we've got Walking Dead, we need to finish Supernatural, you name it, we've got loads to do. And also, just to add to that problem, I've got the first 7 seasons of the TV show Bones. Always wanted to check this show out. I'm a fan of David Boreanaz, I loved him in Angel and things like that, and I know this show was very popular. It ran for, was it 10 seasons? I'm not sure. But this is the first 7 seasons anyway. So it comes in that big case, and then it basically just kind of comes separated like that. Very similar to the Dexter box set that I've got actually. The Dexter box set comes like this. Very much like that anyway. So that's another show that we need to start watching. We just haven't decided which one to start with yet, which seems to be the biggest stumbling block at the minute. There's too much choice, I think, for us right now, which is why I put a poll up on the channel a couple of weeks ago saying which TV show do you think I should do next, and the consensus from that poll was The Walking Dead, I believe, so it may well be The Walking Dead that I start watching next. Right, on to the next. We've got a few Blu-rays to get through. Try. Nothing much more to say on that. I actually quite like this. I know it wasn't massively well received. Wolfgang Petersen, I really like him as a director. And I do think it's a pretty good, like, historical type film. Brad Pitt, Eric Bana, Orlando Bloom. Some good battle scenes in that. I've always actually quite liked that film, so I thought I'll put it in the collection. Next film, still sealed. Not opened it. American Ultra. Jesse Eisenberg, Kristen Stewart. This is a film I have watched and reviewed on the channel. Basically, yeah, I mean, if you want to check the review out, go for it. I don't mind, obviously. But Jesse Eisenberg plays like almost like a Jason Bourne type character that's kind of gone. He's like a sleeper agent almost. He doesn't know that he's got all these abilities. He just likes to lie around smoking weed and stuff, and then he has to kind of save everybody. It's actually quite a fun action comedy. Now this next film I've wanted to watch for a while, and then I forgot about it, and then I thought I saw it on eBay, going for just a couple of quid. I thought, well, I'll get it, and that is The Raven, decent cast here. John Cusack plays Edgar Allan Poe. So it looks, from my understanding, is like a serial killer running around killing people in the way he kills characters off in his books. So he kind of helps the police to kind of track down this serial killer. Sounds okay. I like serial killer films. Looks like it's got a decent production value to it and all that kind of stuff. So I'll check it out. Although I don't remember it doing particularly well when it came out. Next one. Bit of Nicolas Cage madness. Willy's Wonderland. The Five Nights at Freddy's inspired Nicolas Cage film. Yeah, I got this I think I got this from Amazon. I could be wrong. Might be eBay. Yeah, it was in a sale. I think it was an eBay entertainment store, something like that. Yeah, my son watched this because he's a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I let him watch it, and he just thought it was absolutely bonkers, which it is. Let's be fair. I've been after this next film for such a long time, and I've just been tight, really. I didn't want to pay full price for it. I thought, surely this will come down in price eventually, and it never does. So I bit the bullet and bought it brand new. So it's still new and sealed. One of my favourite films from the 80s. Midnight Run. Robert De Niro, Charles Grodin, rest his soul, who just passed away recently. What a great film this is. Flawless. Love it. Wonderful, wonderful film. And the last thing that I have got to show you, again, it's new and sealed. I picked this up, I think it was Music Magpie, and I got this. This was never really been on my radar, but I saw a trailer of this a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, that looks alright, actually. And this was only a couple of quid. Selfless. Ryan Reynolds, Ben Kingsley. Sci-fi, body swap type film. Didn't do anything at the cinema from memory, but I thought the trailer looked decent, and it's, you know, something I'll probably watch and review on the channel when I get around to watching it. So that is everything, guys, that I picked up for the month of September 2021. Let me know in the comments if any of those piqued your interest, any of those that you've seen that you want to talk about in the comments, any of those, just let me know, and that you think, if any of those that you want me to prioritize in regards to reviews that you're really interested in, I will try my best. Just don't pick bones, because it's going to take me a while to get through or get to that sort of thing. I've got loads of TV shows to focus on. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you like this update, and I will be back with plenty more content on the channel very, very soon.